Good.
Good afternoon. We are going to present our learning evidence 3 about cloud forests. My team is composed by Ángel Nava, Leon Rivera, Luis Rodriguez, Jimena Arellano, René Valdez, and Mario Satarain. Characteristics. These cloud forests is mainly dominated by trees. There is a lot of rain and cloudiness. Also, there is a lot of fogginess and humidity. This makes its temperatures to be around 12 and 23 degrees Celsius, and in winter it gets to 0 degrees Celsius. Here in Mexico, we have 13 regions with 44 subregions where there is cloud forests. Some places are Reserva de la Biosfera La Sepultura in Chiapas, Reserva de la Biosfera Volcán Tacana, also in Chiapas, Parque Nacional Cañón del Río Blanco in Veracruz, and áreas comunitarias protegidas de la Sierra de Juárez in Oaxaca. Its importance are protecting mountains, basins, and soils from erosion. Also helps forests corridors develop, connecting landscapes for wildlife to fauna.
Geographical distribution. They are distributed in very humid areas. They occupy 1% of the national territory. They are mainly located upper parts of Sierra Madre Oriental, Sierra Norte de Chiapas, Sierra Madre del Sur, and Jalisco. Well, here, as you can see in the map, it is shown the potential, the actual, and the loss of this type of ecosystem. Here is shown the potential of the ecosystem. And here is shown the actual ecosystem where with the loss.
Hi, I am Ángel Nava and I'm going to talk about the biotic and abiotic factors. In the biotic factors, the most of the vegetation we have oaks, pines, and oyamils. And about fauna, we find a great diversity of frogs, salamanders, and unique species of birds, such as quetzal and peacock bays. Then, in the other hand, about the abiotic factors, we can say that the big part of the year it has it is completely cloudy, windy, and it has intense rains. And also the annual temperature can go from the 12 and 23 degrees Celsius. And in winter, the temperatures can get down until the 0 degrees.
Hello, my name is Luis Rodriguez and I'm going to talk about the food web. Here we have an example. In this chain, all starts when the soil receives energy from the sun, and then it's transmitted to plants so they transform it through photosynthesis. Then the fungi and the bacteria decompose this energy. Then the primary consumers take advantage of it, like insects. These insects are eaten by some small mammals like monkeys or certain birds. These small mammals are eaten by secondary consumers that are larger mammals, like the tapir or some kinds of bears. And finally, the tertiary consumers like the puma or the jaguar are the dominant animals in the ecosystem.
Now, the threats for this ecosystem. The cloud forests are very threatened by the human activities and the climate change. Some studies show that cloud forests will be the most negatively impacted ecosystem by the global increase of temperature. The human activities that treat this ecosystem are like clandestine logging, fires, clearing for agriculture, livestock, and urban development and roads. Now, we have some proposal for the protection of this ecosystem. But first, let's talk about the most common way of protection of this ecosystem. That is to isolate each of the areas that are in danger. For example, here in Mexico, there are several protected natural areas, such as the Reserva de la Biosfera Sierra Gorda en Querétaro, Reserva de la Biosfera Los Tuxtlas en Veracruz, and the Reserva de la Biosfera Montes Azules in Chiapas, and there are many others, but these are like the most important. And now we have like 5 proposals that to protect this. That are the control over forest and fires, reforestation and afforestation, check over forest the clearance for agriculture and habilitation purposes, role of government in forest conservation, and proper utilization of forest and forest products.
We as a team gave ourselves the task of search how important closed forests are in Mexico, and we have very bad news about it. According to some investigations in Mexico, these ecosystems have largely been forgotten and poorly studied. They are not recognized as legal frameworks for forest use and resulting in a dearth of programs aimed at addressing their sustainable management. In addition, researchers from the Institute of Ecology of the University of Veracruz in Mexico have proven that this type of ecosystem is beginning to disappear. As a final comment, we think that in general the whole world is beginning to forget the importance of these ecosystems.
Well, to conclude, I would like to invite everybody to think just a little bit more in the importance of taking care of the forest and also of all the environment because it has a big role in the future life of the earth.
We can conclude that cloud forests are very important because of all the flora and fauna that is there, but at least in Mexico they don't take care and it can sadly disappear. We have to give the necessary importance and start to inform about the situation in the cloud forest.
Okay, now to conclude, the cloud forest is one of the most important in the Mexican ecosystems. Sadly, these have been forgotten, and due to that, it started to disappear. That's why we need to take care and give the importance that these ecosystems deserve.
Well, now, in my conclusion, I can say that the cloud forest is one of the most important, but also one of the least care in this country. So it's important to us to take care of this type of ecosystem because if we continue like this in a near future, not only this ecosystem, but also many other ecosystems will disappear.
I can conclude after the making of this presentation that the cloud forest is one of the most popular ecosystems, but also important. It is necessary for us, the people, to take care of them since they are part of our country, and we still have time before the damage becomes unrepairable.
After making this presentation, I discovered the importance of cloud forest. These forests need to be cared better by us humans because of its diverse flora and fauna. Also, we need to take care of them because of its big extensions here in Mexico. With this presentation, we wanted to remark its importance and inform people what are cloud forests. Here are our references. Thank you.